Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live.
Sorry, guys. Hi, everyone. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get some light in this computer. I don't know why this happens. How's everyone doing today? Make sure my sound is up. Good health, everyone. How are you doing? Doing a health check since the Biden announcement. And if anyone was not on last night, then I'm doing a health check for the day people. How are you doing? How are you doing, guys? Because I feel like people are a little bit out of pocket right now. How are you doing? How are you feeling? What's going on? Let me say, this is not hot enough. Let me say hello to some of the peeps here. Hi, Angela. Hi, Jenny G. Hi, Noel. Good health, Tracy. Hi, Juanita. Good health. Tiffany. Good health. Good health, Tiffany. How are you? You look good in green. Thank you. You know, black people, you put us in the brightest of colors and we just gonna pop. But my coffee is not hot enough. It doesn't even taste right today. I feel like it needs more coffee in it. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna play some music and I will be right back. Because we can't live this way. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm just gonna let the coffee heat up a little bit, then I'll go back again. How is everyone doing? Let's take a look. I want to hear your mental state of mind. What's going on with you? How are you doing? Miss Tracy, we know he's possibly mentally sick, but do you think he really has COVID? Um, I don't think Biden is mentally sick, Juanita. I think that he is old. I think he's old. Just like you wouldn't let your 84-year-old grandmother drive a car, right? It's kind of like that. Like, grandma's not crazy. Grandma got all her faculties. Grandma, you cannot get behind a car because you'll kill everybody and your ass will live. So give me your keys. Like, it's like that. Give me the White House. It's like that. I don't think it's a mental issue. I don't even think it's Alzheimer's. I think it literally just is age, and it's okay. 84, 88, I don't know how old he is. You know, it's beautiful to get there. Beautiful. But I don't really know if I want you leading my country at 80 something years old. This is not a dictatorship. We're not waiting for you to die like Queen Mother over there in England. We're not waiting for you to die. We need a better system. So, with that being said, somebody take the car from him. I'll be right back. That car had to be taken away from him, child. I was just like on pins and needle waiting for when it was going to happen. I thought it would happen 2 years ago. Okay, this is better. Okay, I made the coffee much better. But do you know what I mean, Juanita? He's just 84. Take the keys from the White House from him. We don't want him to have the keys. Grandma, you just can't walk in my house. I built this house. Grandma, you just can't walk in my house. Now, I taught you how to use the iPhone, right? Text me. You know grandma can't text. You know that. And you love the fact that grandma can't text. You're like, ha ha, I'm going to teach you, okay, grandma? Watch. That's how you text. That's how you do it, sweetie. Mm-hmm. I'm sure glad I had you to show me. Mm-hmm. Grandma ain't never going to text me. She can't text. Grandma ain't never going to bother me. I was trying to reach you, baby. Grandma, I taught you how to text. Yeah, baby. You sure did, because you just so sweet. You be teaching me things. Mm-hmm. I need to go to the grocery store, and I was thinking about driving. Grandma, no driving. Give me your keys. Give me your keys. Give me your keys. You know how we are as black folks. This is how we talk to grandma. To grandma, give me keys, grandma. Give me keys. You about to kill people. I did that to my dad. I was like, give me your keys. You ain't getting my keys. Dad, you've had so many accidents. Every car has been like decimated. You don't come out with a scratch. Give me your goddamn keys. That's Joe Biden. He's just old. Let's see what everybody is saying. I'm doing great mentally and physically. Good, good, good. How are you doing on the color spectrum? How are you doing on your auras, Angela? Are you seeing any aura energy? This is a spirituality class, guys. Noah said, yes, he has COVID. Yes, he has COVID. He gave it to the guy who just interviewed him. Tasha says, I saw this with my spirit guys that he. Okay, let's not kill you guys. You guys, we don't want to be right about somebody dying. I'm sorry. That's not spiritual. It is not spiritual to be like, very, very soon. Don't do that. Don't kill somebody. Don't do that. Stay focused. If it's not hurting you, and you got to tell your spirit guys that too. You have to be like, do I need to tell people publicly? Because this ain't none of my business. Sometimes your spirit guys will give you a secret. It don't mean you got to spread it. Don't kill that man. Don't do it. If the assassinator couldn't take out Trump, why are we killing Biden? And that man had a gun pointed to Trump. Stay focused, everyone. Stay focused. Just stay focused on Kamala. Stay focused. Grand Rising, Tasha. Hi, Stephen. Yes, it makes sense. I get it. Thank you. Yeah, he's just old. I wouldn't trust the elderly with nothing except cooking. Now, if you want the elderly to do something, let them cook. Them women will cook the grave. Grandma, how we going to survive without your cooking? I'll be back. Grandma gonna come back. You gonna come, wake up one day, all your meat gonna be seasoned. You gonna be like, Grandma, out the grave, baby, out the grave. I told you. Hi, Diz. Oh, I saw your comment on my hair oil. So sweet of you. Somebody asked, was my hair oil heavy and greasy? It's not. It is not heavy. It is not greasy. It literally absorbs in your scalp. And Des said that. Thank you so much. It's not heavy. Who's ever worried about greasy? Don't. I use it on my hair, so you're gonna be fine. Biden played his Trump card right on time. The Dems had a plan. They had a plan. Oh, there's more. Hi, Malika with the red heart. Hi. Not seeing aura energy. Okay. Talk to your cells in your body. Talk to yourself and say, I need to see colors. Show me colors. Like I got a aura from the moon. Right? It was so beautiful. I took a picture of it, but it didn't capture the, maybe it, I hopefully have a picture of it, but I got something bouncing off the full moon. So just constantly ask and be determined and demand that spirit gives you what you are asking for. Because by working on this assignment, this will teach you how to ask for anything. So work on this assignment. Demand to see auras and colors coming from anything and everything. I'm not killing anybody. Yes, you are. You are. You need to be right. I mean, did I misinterpret your statement? Maybe I misinterpreted your statement. Let's go back up. I saw this with my spirit guides that he will pass. It was even sarcastic. Let's see. That's you killing someone. You don't know that? Do I have to teach you that words are powerful and that you could literally influence other people with your words, and then everyone will look and want to see that? No, you're killing him. It's okay though. You didn't know it. I teach you. Stop. Stop. Let's stay out the killing business. Even if spirit gave you a secret, you have to be like, spirit, that's between you and me, right? And spirit's going to be like, okay. Sorry. Hi, Queen Sheba. Hi. Okay. Did see a spider on my ceiling while meditating, and it disappeared right before my eyes. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. What color was the spider? Right? What does spider totem mean? Right? Grand health and abundance, Miss Kimberlite. We back, bitches. Buckle up, buttercups. I'm back. Ciao. We got to dissect this Kamala stuff. This is going to be fun. Thank you for the wedding. Congratulations. You're welcome, Amanda Diaz. Aw. I'm so glad it's over. Weddings are tough. I'm not baby. Tasha, I don't know what's happening. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Maybe I called you baby, but I don't know what's happening. Everybody's a baby to me. I don't know what's happening. Thank you for that advice. Oh, you're welcome. I'm not sure what advice, but you're welcome. Um, Tiffany goes, Tasha, please don't. Please don't. But I will keep the secret. Oh, no, you already let the secret out. Just keep future secrets in if it's about killing. How do you feel about, I don't, wait, wait, wait. I hate that. I hate when somebody says, how do you feel about something? And I don't know what it is. Is that the woman that the cop killed? How do you feel about Sonia Massey? Why don't we go there? You tell me how you feel. I'm not the spokesperson for is that the cop killing one? I'm not the spokesperson for cop killings. Lovely green. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. Nobody said you didn't like Biden. Nobody said that. Congratulations, newlywed. Congratulations. Sorry and yes. Yeah, I don't do that. I like to stay focused on my topic because what I have noticed is that people will bring up a topic, get me off course. I start getting angry. YouTube gets mad at me. So I've had to learn to not allow anyone to deter me from the topic at hand, unless it's metaphysical. If you want to learn about herbs and astrology, y'all can redirect that energy. But that energy right there, how do you feel about it? I mean, we all saw the videotape. How do you feel? How do you feel that this happens to blacks all the time? Like, don't start no shit. How do I feel? I feel like every black person in the world that this happens to on a daily basis. And we just never know when you're going to be the one. Tasha, you are not being spiritual at all. You can't say that. You can't say that about the orange one. You can't say that about Biden. I want you to zip it. Zip it. Zip it. Stop. You got to stop. No, we don't want nothing to happen to nobody. Stop. Thank you, sweetie. Because everything that you wish can actually turn back on you. Let's do it that way. Maybe you'll stop if you understand that energy can get turned around because it has to go somewhere. It could boomerang. Don't zip it. Let me save your life. Zip it. Now I think you are a baby. Young, I mean. You're probably young. All right. And this is what I mean. Look at Janae. Look how somebody else is now responding because people like trauma. People like to talk about trauma. So, oh, thank you, Mecca. You're very radiant. Thank you. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Something's happening. I have to get my body in order, though. There were just things. Can't wear like a two piece. I want to wear a two piece. I want to wear a two piece, but it's not happening. No, no, whatever. All right, guys. Oh man, I meant to get the other cards. Oh, it's up to 100 million. It's up to 100 million past the 24 mark. 100 million. Thank you, Miss Kimberlite. The power of life and death is in the tongues. Yes. Zip it. Zip it. All right. I got some videos to show you thanks to TikTok. Love some of these videos, and then I'm going to get my cards to do a reading. Also, I made a mistake the other day. I made a caption on Kiki and the insurance investigating her husband, and then I didn't talk about it. I want to apologize to people that don't know me. My morning show is a talk show. And there's no measure as to talking 5 minutes or talking 25 minutes. There's no measure. I did talk about Kiki, but more on Thick Thigh Girl 40, who's having an affair with Kiki's husband, allegedly, and in my opinion. But I do want to apologize that I didn't give you what you wanted. I was accused of clickbaiting, and I'm sorry. I'll be much more conscientious of how I draw you guys in and doing my job based upon the caption. I am so sorry. I'm not in the business of using somebody's death for clickbait. That's not my business. I talk to the dead. So I just think I got caught up in that particular feed and just forgot all about Kiki. And when I did remember, it was like in the last 10 minutes of the video. I am sorry. All right. I will do better. And I will go to rehab to learn to be a better person. Okay. Yeah. But the people, Love and Marriage Huntsville, they didn't know. They didn't know. They're emotional right now. And so anything involving Kiki, they want to sop it up. And I feel like I made a mistake, and I wish I could have remembered to give more to the story. I apologize. All right. Yes. 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 Queen Sheba says, I know Trump and the right are just gagging. They base their entire campaign around Joe being old. Not only that, once the DNC was up and they spent all this money, I got some videos to show you. Then they made the announcement. So the Dems cost the reps so much money. So much money, because they would have had to have a different campaign strategy. And they used their campaign strategy on Joe being old. Thank you, Tasha. Aw. And there is God. Tasha says, I will take back about Biden. Thank you, sweetie. Angela says, this is a talk show about nothing. Nothing. I have nothing to say of importance, but may get around to talking about the subject at times. There's just no guarantee. It's a talk show, and it's a one-man show. This brain is like 84-year-old grandma. I forgot. I was like, oh, when I looked at the comments, I was like, oh my God, these people don't know me. Forgive me, Love and Marriage Huntsville. And they're on hiatus. And Carlos King is going to be without a job soon. I promise you. But we're not talking about that right now. Carlos King is going to be without a job. All right. Tasha, zip it. Remember, go back to zipping it. Zip it. Let me put out the first video. Some of these videos are amazing, and I get them from one of my group mates. Amazing. I think I'll play this one first. But call me for your own personal reading, 213-458-7408. I am available today. Let's try this one. And then I'm going to go get my cards. And what I'm going to read today on is, will Biden step down from his presidency? But I'll explain why the hit came. Let's look at this first video. So good. This was sent to me.
What if I told you that 81-year-old Joe Biden was the true mastermind? 4 years ago, he says he's going to be a one-term president. The Democrats are behind him all the way. They love him. He gets elected, he does a great job. Then suddenly he says he's going to run again. Okay. Some of the Democrats are a little worried. They go through the campaign. Donald Trump is spending millions, billions, I don't even know. tearing into Biden about being too old, not having the mental acuity. Then we get to the debate. Now Biden takes a fall. What if that whole debate performance was a ruse? Democrats are in a full-blown panic. The Republicans are just beside themselves. Trump dumps more money into saying that Biden's too old, too senile. Biden does a few interviews that don't instill a lot of confidence. Then he goes into hiding. How long? Just enough for the Republicans to get through the RNC, to spend more money, to spend that whole week bashing Biden for being too old. They get through their whole fight week. Just when they finish up, Biden pulls out of the race. He endorses Harris. Harris blows the roof off of fundraising on day one. And now everything that Trump spent all that money saying can be said about Trump himself. You tell me what you think. What if I told you that 81-year-old Joe Biden was the true mastermind? 4 years ago, he says he's going to be a one-term president. The Democrats are behind him all the way. They love him. He gets elected, he does a great job. Then suddenly he says he's going to run again. Okay. Some of the Democrats are a little worried. They go through the campaign. Donald Trump is spending millions, billions, I don't even know, tearing into Biden about being too old, not having the mental acuity. Then we get to the debate. Now Biden takes a fall. What if that whole debate performance was a ruse? Democrats are in a full-blown panic. The Republicans are just beside themselves. Trump dumps more money into saying that Biden's too old, too senile. Biden does a few interviews that don't instill a lot of confidence. Then he goes into hiding. How long? Just enough for the Republicans to get through the RNC, to spend more money, to spend that whole week bashing Biden for being too old. They get through their whole fight week. Just when they finish up, Biden pulls out of the race. He endorses Harris. Harris blows the roof off of fundraising on day one. And now everything that Trump spent all that money saying can be said about Trump himself. You tell me what you think.
Someone in my group did post something that Biden said on Sonia Macy. So let's see what he says. Sonia Macy, a beloved mother, friend, daughter, and a young Black woman, should be alive today. But Sonia called the police because she was concerned about a potential intruder. When we call for help, all of us Americans, regardless of who we are or where we live, should be able to do so without fearing for our own lives. Sonia's death at the hands of a responding officer reminds us that all too often, Black Americans face fears for their safety in many ways the rest of us do not. Sonia's family deserves justice. I am heartbroken, says the president, for her children and her entire family as they face this unthinkable and senseless loss. Jill and I mourn with the rest of the country, and our prayers are with Sonia's family, loved ones, and community during this devastating time. I commend the swift actions that were taken by the Springfield State's Attorney Office. While we wait for the case to be prosecuted, let us pray to comfort the grieving. Congress must pass the George Floyd Justice and Policies Act now. Our fundamental commitment to justice is at stake. All right, are we good? Thank you. By the way, I should have known. We've been talking about this. Should have known that Biden, something crazy was going to happen, because they started fixing things up over here. Like a lot. We should have known. Fixing up the piping, fixing up the roads, fixing. Should have known. Well, he can sign bills into office and still step down. He can do both. Two things can happen at the same time. We're going to check. Let Spirit tell us. I think it would be interesting. I mean, I got that there's still another major announcement about to be made. And I don't think it's about the presidency. Or it could be. I don't know. But there's another big announcement about to be made. So I don't know. At this stage, right, Lisa? Two things can happen at the same time. He can make executive orders and step down when he's done making the executive orders. Don't underestimate the power of people that calculate. Don't underestimate quiet people. We have not seen Obama. We have not seen Nancy Pelosi. We have not seen the black guy. What is his name? I love him. The one that heads the Democrats. We have not seen anybody recently. They've been letting Trump run amok, and they've been like this in meetings. So if we execute on this day under this astrology, okay, that's the plan. What they say when somebody gets quiet, be scared. These people haven't been in the media for nothing. Schumer, think about it. They haven't had a representative out there defending the Democrats. They've been Hakeem Jeffries. I love Hakeem Jeffries. Hakeem Jeffries. I love him. And I mean, I love him in that kind of way. Is he married? Because I love Hakeem Jeffries. And I like that we got another black man in a high-powered position with a black name. Hakeem Barack. Yep. Another black man with a black name. Ow. Hakeem. I call my coffee a good cup of Malik. I named my coffee black. Yep. Tiffany, you didn't see my video? Look at Sunday's video. Because I'm kind of all over the place. I don't want to state that it's going to be this person. I'm caught. Oh, shit. Oh, things are going to get turned around, guys. Things are going to get turned around. Oh, no, it's fine. All right. It look fine. Oh, it's just one card. Okay. Oh, two cards. Okay. Jeffries is married to Cassandra Archicas Jeffries, a social worker with the 1199 Union Benefit Fund. They have two sons. Aww. And they live in Brooklyn? He's a native New Yorker. I love him more. But now I have to love him from a distance because he's married. He's married. Okay. Yes, they let him do the worst. I'm so hot right now, guys. Whew, this reading is going to be hot. I'm hot. They let him do the worst. Then they ran the play. They only getting started. Hakeem, Schumer, Pelosi, AOC, Crockett. By the way, you can only love Crockett. Oh, my girl. I love my girl. Okay, I am hot now, guys. Oh, let's get my hair. Oh, you know what? This is why I got these things. I got my Chinese sticks only for my hair. Oh, just get. Look, I'm sweaty. All right. Will Biden step down from the presidency? Oh, damn it, 3. I had videos to show you guys. I didn't want to do the reading yet. All right, it's too late. Oh my God, I'm so hot. All right, I'm going to show you guys the cards and then I'll do the reading. Oh. All right. I'll do a preliminary first look, just so you guys, I always worry that you guys think I could manipulate the reading, and I want, that's why I'm proving it to you. Okay, so hold on. So I'm getting a resounding yes. I'm getting a resounding yes. There might be a need to, hi Lottie, to do something with Biden. The high priestess is they always had a plan. They always had a plan. I don't get the high priestess in the book, though. The high priestess in this book reminds me of Whitney Houston, right? There's a bigger plan, so take her out. They had no choice. They had no choice. They're doing it for the love of the country, and the Democrats are very, very passionate about the country. Public defender, I believe this to be Kamala. Oppression. They're doing it to bring America out of this oppressive state that we're in. There's money tied in, guys. American monies are tied in. They've been dancing with this idea and playing with fire. And the Dems have to play with fire. The decision was finally made about a month ago. So even the debate was a ruse. My hopes and fears, it's luxury, but it's also gluttony. But this falls in my hopes and fears. Ironically, I don't think this is liquor. I think this is milk. So I don't get the thing in milk. And the chariot means to steer the wheel, and in a non-traditional way. Look how he is not sitting down in that car. He is on top of the car and in complete control in a non-traditional way. You get it? So let me play some more videos, because I just didn't want y'all to think that I could manipulate the cards while we're looking at the videos. So let's play some videos and I'll be right back. Ooh, thank you. It's called the Urban Tarot. Very good deck. The Urban Tarot. The Urban Tarot. Get it. So good. So good. I got it from a Beautiful Conundrum Sky. Very good.
The RNC are big mad. They are big mad that Joe Biden stepped down, because they just spent a ton of money and an entire week trash talking Joe Biden. And now he's not the opponent. The very same people that were like, well, we're not worried about her. She can't win, are the very same ones saying, well, she shouldn't be able to run. We have to figure out how to fight this. She shouldn't be able to do this. Let me just stop you right there. First and foremost, Joe Biden is still the president of this country. All he would have to do, if y'all want to challenge this, is step down and hand the presidency to Kamala Harris. That way, she would immediately be the 47th president of this country, and she would be running for re-election. On top of the fact that 45 has been running on, I'm gonna be 47 now. How freaking funny would it be if Joe Biden handed 47 to Kamala? Then all of that 47 merch, the Brandon merch, and the FJB merch that they have been cranking out, all would be null and void. The DNC has a shot to be petty as hell with this election. And I'm not saying that they should, but I'm saying if they do, I'm gonna have a hearty chuckle. The RNC are big mad. They are big mad that Joe Biden stepped down because they just spent a ton of money and an entire week trash talking Joe Biden. And now he's not the opponent. The very same people that were like, well, we're not worried about her. She can't win, are the very same ones saying, well, she shouldn't be able to run. We have to figure out how to fight this. She shouldn't be able to do this. Let me just stop you right there. First and foremost, Joe Biden is still the president of this country. All he would have to do, if y'all want to challenge this, is step down and hand the presidency to Kamala Harris. That way, she would immediately be the 47th president of this country, and she would be running for re-election. On top of the fact that 45 has been running on, I'm gonna be 47 now. How freaking funny would it be if Joe Biden handed 47 to Kamala? Then all of that 47 merch, the Brandon merch, and the FJB merch that they have been cranking out, all would be null and void. The DNC has a shot to be petty as hell with this election. And I'm not saying that they should, but I'm saying if they do, I'm gonna have a hearty chuckle.
So I'm trying to understand the high priestess in this deck. And while this was on, I think I got it, but let me read it to you. The high priestess is concerned with receiving and understanding that which the world is sending out. She is yin to the magician's yang. She's creating magic through intuition rather than will. That has never dawned on me. I thought intuition and will were together. But she is using her intuition rather than her will. I'm going to have to study that part of this. Seeking greater truths by drinking from the inner font of the unconscious. She urges us to go deeper, to accept mysterious wisdom, and to trust in yourself. She reminds us to have patience and to give time for quiet reflection. There is a concept in Taoism called Wu Wei, which is generally translated as action without action, or effortless doing. We may have difficulty with this idea because too often we are taught that action is always positive and inaction is always negative. In truth, inaction is sometimes the most powerful and positive choice we can make for ourselves. The softest thing in the universe overcomes the hardest thing in the universe. That without substance can enter where there is no room. Hence, I know the value of non-action, teaching without words, and work without doing. are understood by a few. So there's so much to unpack here, but the part where it says the softest thing in the universe overcomes the hardest thing in the universe, it's kind of like the sea that can break down concrete. It's kind of like that sea that can break down concrete. Water, it just goes through your hands, right? But it can break down concrete. It could break down a mountain. It can rescape the landscape. Water, the softest thing in the universe, right? Woo-wee, which is generally translated as action without action, or effortless doing. It's kind of like having a husband that every Friday puts gas in your car. Without question, without demand. Take out the garbage. You don't have to say that. It's a given. The role is understood. Action without action, to the point where you become complacent to it. It's kind of like making breakfast for your man, but you know he likes one blueberry on his pancake. And you do it effortlessly. It's not like you do it and you're like, did you see the blueberry? Did you see the blueberry? No, it is just done. And you don't have to speak on it. He knows what the blueberry means, and so do you. It's kind of like a ballet dancer. And how do we measure who's a better ballet dancer? When you're dancing from age 3, little motions learn to develop, right? So let's just do hand movements. When you're learning, kids go like this, right? Very robotic. By the time you turn 13, you are like this. There's so much more to the hand. Let me see. There's so much more to the hand movement and the fingers and the stretching of something. Like all of this means something that someone just starting out at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 won't get it. It's the non-action in dancing that makes someone a better dancer. It's the part that is not spoken. The movements are one thing, but the movements and the finale in every movement means something. So when you watch a dancer and you are mesmerized, it's because she's taking little things and turning it into something. She reminds us to have patience, everyone. Everyone wants answers right now, today. Our job is to know that the Democrats are the most calculated people in the world. They don't yell, they don't scream, they are calculating. That means we don't have privy to the end of the story. That means we don't get to go into those meetings. And they're not coming out and saying, we have decided to take Trump down. They said, no, we've decided that Joe Biden's going to make an announcement stepping down. What does it mean? What does it mean? It doesn't matter. We got this. Be patient. Trust. That's very powerful. Now I understand. Very powerful. Where's the card at? Oh, I'm missing the card now. It doesn't matter. Very, very powerful. And I'm in love. with the high priestess. I'm still not getting why she's in a tub, though. Why the fuck is she in a tub? All right. Somebody help me with the tub, because I don't know why she's in a tub. All right. It does matter, actually. Oh, yeah, I don't have, listen, you're good. I don't want to argue. Like, my life is too short to argue with people. Yes, okay, great analogy. Thank you. I remember him saying that's how she would ride to the position because the country was not ready for a woman to hold the seat. All right. After Biden reigns over, after Biden hands reigns over to Kamala, I want to see the Republicans' face when Biden does an interview speaking totally would be the best. Got all these faculties. That would be the best. I have a smile on my face. Scorpio energy. Not sure if this is Scorpio energy. Is that because Biden's a Scorpio? I don't believe it's Scorpio energy. I think it's Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto in Aquarius is dismantling male energy from the way America was built in 245 years ago. Right now, its influence is Capricorn energy. And anything that has been influenced since 2008, look at your lives since the point of 2008. It ended today. Now, I hope you guys had a difficult life. Because if it was a good life, it's going to end. Everything is getting upside down. All right. I remember my 2008. And it was it's been a difficult 16 years. It really has. And a lot changed when the movie Quiet on Set came out. And so I'm looking for this shit to end. Shit gotta end. Oh my God. Okay. No, Brown Sugar said it was given Scorpio pettiness. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely Scorpio pettiness. Yeah. Definitely. All right. Let's look at another video. Let me see. Right. What's this one? No, that's not the one I want. This one.
They could put a blue-colored shoe in the White House on the ballot, and I would vote for it. They could put a blue pencil. They could write the word blue. They could put Blue Ivy Carter. Blue from Blue's Clues.
Oh my God.
They could put a blue-colored shoe in the White House on the ballot, and I would vote for it. They could put a blue pencil. They could write the word blue. They could put Blue Ivy Carter. Blue from Blue's Clues.
How cute is that? Blue from Blue Clues, Blue Ivory Carter. Oh my God, this is the best. Oh my, that's hilarious. I know. Okay, I got another video. I think this might be the end for videos.
Okay, so I just realized that Donald Trump is not just going up against Kamala Harris. He's also about to go up against every AKA in the country. And not only that, he's about to go up against the entire Divine Nine. Woo! He has no idea. Game on! Okay, so I just realized that Donald Trump is not just going up against Kamala Harris. He's also about to go up against every AKA in the country. And not only that, he's about to go up against the entire Divine Nine. Woo! He has no idea. Game on.
Let me tell you something. There is so much calculated here. So much. Is the AKA the biggest sorority house? Are they the biggest? Because when Kamala became VP, it was the first thing she did. It was the first thing she joined. This has been a plan all along. It was the first thing that she joined. And they said, come, sister, come. And they just had a Zoom meeting. I don't even know how you can get 40,000 in a Zoom call. They had to close that shit down. They had to close the Zoom meet down. 40,000 women. Most of them were AKAs. Most of them. So apparently, the AKAs are not coming to play with you all. They're coming to protect and serve. I mean, I don't know the dances. I wish I did. I don't know the dances. Allow me to tell you something. Them other sororities support. They coming to support. You ain't got to be an AKA. This is a war, people. Sororities have been preparing for this day since forever. It's a war. It's a spiritual battle. Allow me to tell you something. We're going to win. Roland Martin is taking care of the men, right? I don't know the dances, but I'm going to try it. I don't know the dances, but I'm going to support. We in a war. I know a spiritual battle. I don't need to be an AKA. We in a spiritual battle. I got you. I stand by you, AKAs. You protect Kamala. I protect you. We woke. Everybody's awake now. We awake. Women rise. Women rise. Wait a minute. All right. I picked these cards too. So let me see. Hidden path. Hidden path. This is money and this is the sun. There's something about American monies. That's the reason why they're doing this. Purification, emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. Happiness, harmony, fulfillment, eternal love. Love. These cards complement. Suffering in silence. They don't want to have to do this. They have to do this. Crown chakra. This has been a mental plan all along. I've talked to y'all about this. I've already told y'all. I can't prove it. But I'm telling you, none of this is overnight. It's been a plan for 4 years. You know how I know it's a plan for 4 years? Because they use the January 6th hearings to make sure you all understand how disgusting the other party is. And right after the January 6th hearing, which took, how long were the January 6th hearings? About 1.5 years? Then they went after Trump legally. What is this, guys? We just talked about this. Spiritual strength. Remember the Kendrick Lamar video when Drake was trying to come for Kendrick, and Kendrick just stood there. He just stood there because this right here is all of us. This is spirit. This is God. Ain't nobody gonna touch her. Not on my watch. Wait a minute. All right, guys. Oof. That was a very good day today. It's a very good day. Why are you back? Let me see. Let's just ban you. We don't have time for negativity. Guys, there's plenty of places you all can go for your negativity. All of you. Go to the MAGAs, child. Do whatever it takes. It might have been a MAGA. Let's just ban him. I don't have time. No one is going to take me out of pocket. No one is going to get me to say something so hateful that YouTube gets mad at me. No, my people that watch me are MAGAs on YouTube. They do not like me. So I'm not trying to make them mad. I feel you. I understand your energy. I feel bad for you. Okay, moving on. All right. Yes, God got us. Yes. All right, guys. Well, the director of Secret Service has resigned. Oh shit! I don't know how that happened. Okay. Are we good? I did read these cards. Lottie said I read them very fast. You're right, sweetie. It's half the times when y'all get a reading, I got 15 minutes. You got to learn to read these cards very fast. All right. Let me just do this. Wait a minute. Ooh, ooh. Oh, you don't belong here. And you don't. What happened here? You don't belong here. What happened? You don't belong here. Oh, you don't belong here. And what happened? Are we good? No, one more. Oh, one more. What happened? They all look alike. That's why. For some reason, these people that do cards love red and orange. It's so weird. They love red and orange. They love red, orange, and black. They don't know any other colors. Can somebody make a backing that's pink? My God, people, you're so annoying. All right, I'm going to take this because I'm attracted to it. I'm going to flash it. Let me play some music. Oh. Let me see. Over. I wasn't watching. All right. Visionary. Capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without personal gain. That's what the Democrats are doing. They've created a vision that we cannot see, except me, of course, and of course you, because we got access to God. So people that don't believe, not my problem. I see all, I know all. I may not always be right, but I am never wrong. Is that Kanye song? Because my auntie made that up. I may not always be right, but I am never wrong. I gotta use that. Visionary. It's about a prophet, a seer, a dreamer. Lets you imagine possibilities that are beyond the scope of your individual life and that benefit all of society. They are really restructuring this because the Democrats really love America. They are not shouting and screaming, make America great again. They are not using it against indigenous people, Black people, immigrants, right? They are literally trying to restructure for us to have a greater America without the ugly that the Republicans are bringing to the table. Brings into view what could be if certain choices are made. If certain choices are made, like asking Biden to consider stepping down, how could that change everything? Or what is inevitable given choices that have already been made? I'm telling you, they plan this whole thing. Look for a long-term passion to see beyond obvious or momentary actions to perceive a larger pattern. Come on, guys. The Democrats care. And it's not about caring about one woman. It's about caring about women. Now, fight as we might, we are not going back to archaic terms, SPF people, white women. We're not going backwards. Your grandmas are crazy. Your grandpas are crazy. You, as a young millennial, Gen X, Gen Z, we're not going backwards as women. We're going to pave the way for a better world using feminine power. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to do that with the feminine leader. And if they really want to fix everybody, Biden can step down from the presidency and Kamala can have a female VP. Boom. Remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we first met? Yeah, Black Girl Magic. Thank you, Melissa. Black Girl Magic. Ain't nobody got more magic than the Black girl. White women, come aboard. We want to share our energy with you. You can't take our energy, but we want to share it with you. We want to teach you. Notice how much younger SPF people are looking by moisturizing their faces. But we've been moisturizing our faces since we were 2 months. We teach you. We want to work with you. But you're going to have to fall in line because we can't have no MAGA shit. And we can't have no M&Ms in the group. You be real with us, you ally with us on God. Yeah, I mean, let's do a video on it. Let's do a video on it, Melissa. I busted Brittany out of jail, spiritual jail. I stopped her daddy from unaliving her. Let's do this. Y'all forget what I did for Jesse. What's his name? What's that young boy's name? Jesse something or other. Remember? when he claimed the maggots tried to get him. What's that guy's name? Can't remember his name all of a sudden. Y'all forget I did a whole candle magic. That boy ain't been touched yet. They tried. And he walked out. Listen, magically, we're going to do what we have to do. Let's do a video. I heard, Bree. I heard. Well, yeah. I heard. Smollett, Jesse Smollett. Remember? I did a whole Shango magic on Jesse Smollett. All right? We definitely teach. We are beautiful, strong, intelligent. Let's go, Black girls. Resiliency. Yes, Dana. Yes. Thank you, Sissy. Jesse Smollett. Oh, here's it. Miss Mom G says, yes, Andrew, they use that term when referring to them all. What term? What term? Alpha, Kappa, Alpha. Stand up. Delta, Sigma, Theta. Stand up. Zeta, Phi, Beta. Stand up. Omega, Psi, Phi. I might have that wrong. Stand up. Alpha, Phi, Alpha. Stand up. Phi, Beta, Sigma. Stand up. Sigma, Gamma, Rho. Y'all gonna have to help me. Stand up. Lambda, Phi, Theta. Are these all the female ones? And thank you, AKAs, for leading this charge. The Divine Nine. Through Roland Martin, the men. Stand up. Uh-oh. Melissa says a mustard seed can get things popping. We can do a mustard seed, maybe a coffee candle, Melissa. Do you want to do it with me? Do you want to come on video and do it with me? We'll talk about the ingredients and tell everyone what to get. Tasha says she's doing magic. Oh, am I confused? The Divine Nine is all of the sororities? Is that what you're saying? Sure, we can do that. Thank you, Melissa. I love that Melissa's back. We missed you, Melissa. Thank you, Mom G. All the Black Greek sororities and fraternities equal the Divine Nine. Thank you. Thank you for the education. I appreciate it. Oh, child, I'm learning too. I appreciate the Divine Nine. Stand up. We're not taking no as an answer. We got people still being killed in our communities. We're going to stop this now. Stand up. All witches, stand up. All magical people and intuitives, stand up. All hoodoo workers, stand up. All, what's the people in the South, the Gishis? Who are the people in the South? The Gishis, stand up. I might be saying it wrong. All Yorubas, all those that study Yoruba, Ifa, stand up. We need you. Gullah Geechee, yes! Stand up, Gullah Geechees, yes! Yes! Thank you, LaShonda. Calling on all ancestors. There's a video here. I still got time. Let me see if I can find it. Every time I want to find it, I can't. But it's posted on IG, and it was, I think it was probably the first year. Let me find it, guys. Who are the Christian intercessors? I'm worried when we say Christian. Who are they? Because the Christians tend to be maggots. Who are the Christian intercessors? Or are you just saying all Christians? I'm worried sometimes when we say Christian because maggots seem to have the ownership on Christianity. So if you mean, we might have to be very specific. If you mean Black Baptists, Black Episcopalians, we might have to Protestants, we might have to be very specific. Because Christian, that gets misinterpreted. The SPF people took Christianity and twisted it and wrung it out and redesigned it. Let me see if I can find it now. Hold on, guys. Oh, no, I'm still exercising here. Okay. Right? That's what, I think we have to be like, we can't be like them. So I'm not calling out Christianity unless we say Black Christians today. It's got to be very specific. An intercessor is not organized religion based. Oh, this is going so fast. I think I always like to include Christianity because you do have Christians that are non-MAGA that have serious power. I just want to focus on women. So if you say Christians, just somehow include like what the MAGAs wouldn't say, right? So we got to come up with a better terminology. Christian, powerful women. They could be SPF, they could be Black, they could be Mexican, indigenous, they could be Indians. Let's see this, May 2021. All right, maybe I'm getting closer. There's a powerful man who gave a prayer when I first got here, and I absolutely loved it. Okay, let's go back. I could tell by my curtains where I was at the time. Okay, here we go. Go back, go back. Are you guys okay there? Stay with me. I'm looking for a particular video that just changed my life. Are you guys okay? Talk amongst yourself. Black spirituality, Black spiritualists, metaphysical folks too. Excuse if you already mentioned them. No, no, no. I think you mentioned them better. You say it better than me. It's okay. When I first got here, I got a video of a man that changed my life and helped me to understand my spirituality. But I can't find it. I thought it was in 2022. I thought I had, no, it would have been, no, it would have been 2021 because I didn't have a TV for the first You guys realize I didn't have a TV for the first 6 months I lived here. No, I didn't have a TV for the first year I lived here. So it might have been in 2022. For the first year I lived here, I didn't have a TV. And I would just sit outside and commune with nature. This is the Jussie Smollett one. Let me show you guys this one. The Jussie Smollett one. Dear Jesus and Shango, release Jussie Smollett from the thralls of a racist and corrupt system in Chicago. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. Not only did it work, but the police chief had to resign. The police chief had to resign. That's how much that magic worked. So, let me find this video. Because what we could do, Melissa, is call down all the ancestors. All of them. Just like we did for Obama. Call down all the ancestors. I can't find it. Damn, it was such a good video. If I find it, I'll find it for tomorrow, okay, guys? Because I think I'm I'm still in 2022. All right. I'm still in 2022. Maybe I'll find it still. This was before they used to let us download videos. I'm going to play this one. I hope you guys can hear this loud enough because this one is apropos for Kamala as well. Let me play this one. This one was good.
Here's a fun fact about your gifted friends that have a protective covering over them. Let me tell you something. I have this covering over me that sometimes makes me feel invisible. I'm not really invisible. Shit has to happen to me, right? But it's not just me. There are some individuals that are gifted in certain areas, and because they're gifted in certain areas and have to work in certain fields, they are covered. And let's not forget the fact that we are always helping people in the physical realm and in other dimensions, in the spiritual realm. So we got a lot of people that got our back. So my suggestion, do not fuck with people that are truly gifted and covered, because it's not us that are lighting candles trying to seek revenge. We don't do that. Our hearts are too pure. And that's the people you got to watch out for, the people with the pure hearts. Because when you think you're getting over on us, they see it. I had too many people around me that done me wrong, that then disappeared and cannot shake the bad luck in their life. I just want you to know we ain't doing that to you. We're helping something divine. And trust and believe, when we step out into this world, we are covered. So when you think you're pissing me off, you're really pissing them off. So I'm just saying, be careful and tread lightly when you are attaching yourself to a gifted individual that is covered. It's not them coming against you. It's everyone that they're helping, especially the ones you can't see. We ain't got to conjure up our spiritual protection. It comes with the suit. The moment we step into this realm, it's already with us and it stays with us. It even says in the Bible, be careful what you do to people, because you might be entertaining an angel. And honey, these ain't them angels with fluffy white wings that just wish to do you well. We got some warriors protecting us. Honey, and just because you apologize to us, don't mean they accept your apology. So
That's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. I'm still looking for this one video with this one man. I'm telling you, it was beautiful. I found it. I found it. If anybody wants this video, let me know, because this is the one that we're going to use to protect Kamala. Listen up. Is this up high enough? Maximum volume.
Those of you, and you know who you are,
Oh, I'm a down.
that you should gather some water. It could be tap water or spring water, any water that you want. You're going to take this water. You're going to walk outside of your door, your front door, and you're going to pour the water very slowly on the ground. And you're going to call on your ancestors. And you're going to call on the gods of your ancestors. And you're going to ask those gifts that have been with you, that have given you guidance, that have given you the ability to see or to know or to feel certain things throughout your life, that have given you guidance. People call it your gut feeling, this visceral identity that's inside of you that would speak to you and give you guidance. You're going to ask, as you're pouring this water, that they introduce themselves to you, not just as their abilities or their gifts, but then they introduce themselves to you. That in your dreams, that they should come to you and give you guidance and reconnect you to your ancestral powers. You should tell them to connect you to the strongest ancestors that exist within your bloodline. That your ancestors should go and collect those people, and they should go collect the gods of their ancestors, and they should bring them to you and guide you and give you wisdom and protection and safety. Those of you who do this, we'll have a conversation. And as you're pouring this water and it's falling, you'll say these things, and then you'll just stop pouring the water. You could go back in your house and then go to sleep. For women, you'll repeat this process for 4 days. Men, you'll repeat it for 3. And you'll promise them that when they come to give you guidance or they show themselves in your... Okay, so those of you, and you know who you are, that you should gather some water. It could be tap water or spring water, any water that you want. You're going to take this water. You're going to walk outside of your door, your front door, and you're going to pour the water very slowly on the ground. And you're going to call on your ancestors. And you're going to call on the gods of your ancestors. And you're going to ask those gifts that have been with you, that have given you guidance, that have given you the ability to see or to know or to feel certain things throughout your life, that have given you guidance. People call it your gut feeling, this visceral identity that's inside of you that would speak to you and give you guidance. You're going to ask, as you're pouring this water, that they introduce themselves to you, not just as their abilities or their gifts, but then they introduce themselves to you. That in your dreams, that they should come to you and give you guidance and reconnect you to your ancestral powers. You should tell them to connect you to the strongest ancestors that exist within your bloodline. That your ancestors should go and collect those people, and they should go collect the gods of their ancestors, and they should bring them to you and guide you and give you wisdom and protection and safety.
Go before me, behind me, on the side of me.
Those of you who do this, we'll have a conversation. And as you're pouring this water and it's falling, you'll say these things, and then you'll just stop pouring the water. You could go back in your house and then go to sleep. For women, you'll repeat this process for 4 days. Men, you'll repeat it for 3. And you'll promise them that when they come to give you guidance or they show themselves in your dreams, that you will come back and you will pour more water for them, or you'll pour milk for them.
So even if you live in an
Those of you,
even if you live in an apartment, you still have to come through a front door. Just do it with a bottle of water. Nobody has to know what you're doing. Just do it with a regular bottle of water. All right? Move in silence. Remember the high priestess card? Move in silence. All right, everyone. I got a lot of emails. I hope I get a lot of DMs. I will send this over to you. Remember, we're doing this for Kamala. Kamala. So, for me personally, I'm not helping anybody unless I help myself. So, I would do it for myself first, and then I would do it using Kamala's name. All of Kamala's ancestors step forward. My ancestors step forward with Kamala's ancestors. Also, known and unknown. I do a lot of readings, and spirit will come through, and the person will go, I don't know them, but they know you. Known and unknown ancestors to me. Step forward. Help Kamala. Be in front of her, behind her, to the left of her, and to the right of her. She is divine. And now we're just going to assist in divine protection by calling in our highest power through the power of God, through the power of Jesus. We can call in all the deities, Legba, all the Haitian deities. Come on now. All the Indian deities. Come on now. She's half Indian. Come on now. Let's call them all in. We don't have time for all this. Is she black? Is she not black? Call in her Indian ancestors, known and unknown. We need them all. Come down. Do your thing. Come on, Jamaicans. Come on now. Y'all know y'all do what you do. Do it in public now. Come down. We got a spiritual war going on, and we will win this just like the Haitians won the war. We will win. Haitians already showed us how to do this spiritually. Come on now. Okay, Kelsey, y'all got it. Those of you that have your text numbers, just text me. I'll send you got 2 videos because I want you to recognize SPF women. Come on now. Be our allies. Gen Z, Gen X, millennials, come on now. We're a team. The world has changed. We ain't ever going back again. Handmaid Tales my ass. It's not happening. Yeah, let's not dissect all of that. We know the whole story. It doesn't matter. Jamaicans come through. Indians come through. And the difference between the Indians and the Jamaicans, Indians believe in their spiritual side. We hide it. No more hiding this shit. Bring it out. We have to win. Like the Haitians did. We have to win, people. We have to win. It's not white against black. It's for women. There would be no culture, anything, without the womb of a woman. Respect me. Love me. Help me. Please. All right, guys, we good? Thank you, everyone. Send me a text. Whoever needs the video, send me a DM. Indeed. Thank you, soul sister. Open up the way for all ancestors to cover, known and unknown. Exactly. Preach, Mother Tracy. Thank you, Blaze African. I swear to God, I've trained all my life for this moment. This is a moment in time. I trained for this spiritually. No, we're going to win. Melissa, come through. Let's talk about how we're going to do this video. Okay? Ooh, I love you all. Thank you for trusting me. Have a good day. Bye. Call me for your own personal reading. We're not playing. 213-458-7408. We're not playing. Not no more. Bye, guys.
Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy